Good morning. It's been thundering and lightning, raining, sitting in my tent still. But my problem of the morning is I cannot get this bear can open. I just want to make coffee and I cannot get the bear can to open. I hope it works for me soon. All right, I got my bear can open a little bit ago, so that's good. I am now drinking coffee and eating some breakfast. I am kind of halfway packed up in here. I'm not sure if this audio is going to come out at all. Sprite and Come Along and I have kind of been yelling between tents, but we really can't hear each other with the wind and the rain. It's actually pretty chilly. We're at like 6,000 feet, and as you can see, I'm wearing my mid layer with the hood up and everything. So I think what we're going to do, if I'm hearing the chatter between tents well enough, is we think maybe the storm will pass in an hour or so. So we're going to drink coffee for a while and then try to run. So I'll let you know how it goes. Alright, it's still raining off the trees and kind of windy. I didn't show you around last night because I was too lazy to stand up. So the road is actually right there. This is, I guess, a fairly popular place because the Black Balsam summit is not far on the other side of the river. But this is a beautiful area. There's a tent right back down there. And then Come Along's cleaning his stuff up. I've already packed up. Our Sleeping Beauty is just now emerging from her tent. And then we had a whole bunch of people back through that way. But anyway, we'll be on the trail shortly. Alright, we're on the trail this morning. Sprite has a thermometer. I think it was 55 degrees. So it's nice and cool. We were guessing it got down maybe in the 40s overnight. Everything's wet, of course, since it rained all night. We keep saying that it's going to get real sunny and beautiful here in a little bit. We don't really know if it's really true, but these mud holes. Nonetheless, it's a beautiful trail. And today is all downhill, except for the parts that aren't. And what else? It was going to be sunny, all downhill. What was the other thing, Sprite?
We have a short hike to the shelter.
Oh yeah, short hike to the first shelter. So let's
And
talk.
another short hike to the second shelter.
And she said then it's a short hike to the second shelter. A little bit of logistics. So we're going southbound. So for us, the first trail I think is 15 miles. And then there's another shelter on trail that is 21. And they're both brand new shelters. So we're gonna try to head to that second one and then make a decision for the day.
First shelter's Loeb. The whole time looking at
We're off trail. We were supposed to be going downhill until we crossed the Blue Ridge Parkway, and we started uphill. So we started looking at the maps. We don't really know how we got off trail. But now we got to turn around and go find where the trail is. So we're just trying to add miles onto what was supposed to be a nice day. I'm sure we'll find our way soon though. This trail is not marked. I don't know if I said this yesterday. We did not see the first blaze for 8.5 miles in. And there's very few blazes anywhere. But such is life. We'll figure it out. All right, so we have come back to where we went astray. We don't know how in the world we walked right past this whole sign and straight on that way. So the circle on the top there is the MST, which we continued on the MST, the Mountains of Sea Trail. The double blazes clearly indicate a left turn on that way. Somehow we just had our heads down, trying not to break our necks and all this water and mud and missed it.
Yep.
You know, this sign here, the Loeb Trail sign, is where I was standing, completely blocked by that tree. So we have just like that little bit of redemption, but it's still not much.
We caught it within a quarter mile.
It may have been more.
It could have been 2
We
miles.
went straight down that waterfall though, and then had to turn around and come back up.
We're here now.
We're here. Let's get on going.
Big old rattlesnake.
Oh, wow.
The last video I think that I showed was we were crossing the Blue Ridge Parkway. There was a guy in a van we stopped to talk to for a few minutes. So I didn't say anything on that video, but that was the Blue Ridge Parkway. And now we're continuing on south towards Deep Gap. And that's a shelter that we're gonna stop at for a break, and I think we need to get water there. And we've been hiking almost 2 hours. And we've only gone like 3 miles. Well, 3 trail miles, but we did have that detour of probably at least a half mile off trail or close to it. So it's still been slow going. And okay, there's a blaze. There's a trail intersection here. I want to make sure we're going the right way. I kind of stayed back a little bit and let them get ahead. There's another trail sign. Let's see, there's 4 trails coming together here. I let them get ahead. I just wanted to walk alone for a little bit. Looks like maybe there's a blaze up here. We'll try this way. If not, we'll turn around and try again. This trail is definitely harder to navigate than like the AT and most trails. But so far, it's been a beautiful morning. It's just windy that you can probably hear. And we still think, we're hopeful that it's going to continue to clear up and be nice this afternoon. So we'll see. All right, I'll be back when I get to the shelter.
That one's dead, but it'll fall. It'll fall the other way, I think.
Well, I'm videoing now. It was a mirror for a second. It's been break time for a little bit. We're all spread out. There was supposed to be a shelter here, but that's where it used to be. They tore it down in May and they haven't built the new one yet. So we're just sitting on a log, and I guess we're getting close to getting ready to start hiking again. So if anything cool happens, I'll let you know. Otherwise, we're just gonna be walking through the woods in the wind. It is bright and sunny now. Up there, can't really see it on the camera, but hopefully it stays that way. All right, I think we've summited our last mountain of the trail. This is Pilot Mountain, and the views are gorgeous. Wow. Wowza. We just found one little stretch of trail that's no rocks and roots and flat. Mostly it's up and down, up and down. We had a lunch break. We stopped for 20 minutes or so and had a break, and on the go again. Let's see, what time is it? It's almost 3 o'clock. I think we've only got, well, I don't even know, maybe 3 miles left. It's been a great trail. We had a couple of those good views earlier, and I think we're all starting to feel it. We keep talking about how the Loeb has been deceptively difficult.
And paddle out into the marsh area.
Because my best friend and then my roommate works at REI, they have an employee rental.
Yeah.
So I can rent.
All right, we made it to the shelter like an hour ago. There's something wrong with my phone in my chest pouch. I don't know how it's shaking or jiggling or whatever. It is locking me out. So I got my phone out right before we got here, and it said that I was locked out for 59 minutes. And I just now got access to my phone again. So if anybody knows how to fix that on the iPhone 14 Pros, drop me a comment on that. Although I'll probably have it Googled and figured out by the time you're watching this. Anyway, we're here at the shelter. It's only 5 o'clock. We got here about 4 o'clock, and we have all of our stuff strung out to dry. So far, we're the only ones here, and we're hoping it stays that way. And in a minute, I will get up and show you around here. All right, here's this brand new shelter. There's the Sprite and the shirtless old man. We got stuff hanging everywhere to dry. I've got a little thing rigged up here for my other shirt to dry. It's my hiking shirt. And then we have tents everywhere. We got stuff spread out everywhere here. And everything should dry out. It's actually blue skies and sunny, but it's, what's the temperature? Mid-70s? 80?
It was 77 on the way here.
That's a good guess if it was 77. So anyway, we're here for the night. We're just kind of relaxing, and I think we only get 9 miles out in the morning, and it's supposed to be the easiest 9. So I'll come back and show y'all what we're eating later. All right, well, I said I was going to come back at dinner time, show you guys what we had to eat. I forgot all about all that. We're done eating. We've just been sitting here chatting. Luckily, no one else has shown up yet, and yeah, it's been a good day. It was really nice today to get to camp at 4 o'clock and have a few hours to dry things out and just kind of sit around. I'll tell you what I had for dinner. I had ramen with some chicken ramen with some peanut butter. Actually, it was almond butter in it. I know it sounds gross, but when you're on trail, it's actually really good. And then I had a payday for dessert. Sprite, what did you have? It didn't smell good, but
I had rice ramen with chicken packet and seaweed snacks and like lime seasoning.
did you have black beans in there? Oh, it looked like black beans. Okay.
It was the crushed up seaweed, which does stink a little.
So you put forth some effort in making yours beforehand. I just popped open some ramen. Let's see what we'll go to the other side.
Chicken fried rice.
You got a Mountain House chicken fried rice?
Mountain House with M&M's as dessert.
If you let somebody else do the work.
It's better than M&M's in the Mountain House. On your through hike, you probably would have done that.
That's right.
Hey, while I have the camera over there, how was today?
It was good. It was really nice, actually. Turned out beautiful, and we all tried out. That was what was cool.
How was it as far as difficulty compared to yesterday?
Yesterday was more difficult, really. But it just made it hurt a little worse today.
Yeah, we're hoping we have 9 miles tomorrow, and we're hoping it's all downhill. But I know there's at least one spot where there's a 700-foot climb in over a mile.
I'd like it to be more flat because the downhills hurt the knees more.
Yeah. What do you think about today's Sprite?
I was really happy that it started out raining, and then within 20 minutes of us hiking, it was clearing up. But it got super windy.
It did, yeah. I forgot about that. We had a lot of different weather today. And it was cold, chilly this morning. I think you said it was 50-something this morning.
When we were still around 5,000 feet, it was definitely chilly.
You know, I think we're still over 3,000 now. I think we're 32 or 3,300. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close it out here just because I've been pretty lazy with the videoing. And I probably don't have anything else to say tonight. So have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.